Okay, for the ban picks we go. Let's see. We're going to be seeing GG versus FPX.ZQ for match 2. I'm quite sure this is rank 1 versus rank 4. It's going to be Mercenary, First Officer, first 2 bans. So for GG survivors, if this is going to be Opera Singer coming out, we're going to be seeing a Gardener. So Gardener priority pick right now, especially on this map. And then a Wildling. So this is actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good. Since DongX did ban all the hunters, well, all the rescuers that he wants to ban, it's kind of favorable for DongX right now. Unless it's going to be a Dream Witch that comes out. Because, like, in this case scenario, you brought window speed boost, but you don't have a flywheel to contain the patroller's bite. We're going to be seeing, okay, we're going to be seeing Psychologist coming out as well, just to try and counter that Dream Witch as well. But overall, for this, you know, honestly though, overall for now, what is really going to be important is we're going to see the Aeroplanist band there as well, but for the survivor side, they're a relatively tanky team. This does counter Dream Witch and Opera Singer to a certain extent, especially after Opera Singer enough. DongX may actually go for the Dream Witch angle. But then, like, if you just look at this team come against, it's probably going to be a Opera Singer angle, from what I know from DX's side. But for PB shot, let's see, last pick would be Patient. So we're gonna go for the couple pick alongside with Guarantee Rescuer Wildling, but very slow decoding Wildling. Wildling basically has no harass potential, even against an Opera Singer. Still no harass potential there. But overall for the survivor's persona, I'd say Patient has to bring Window Speed Boost TIE Turner here. Having 2 TIE Turners is better than having 1, especially against Opera Singer. You're going to need that 20-second decoding time, especially from the TIE Turner as well. So Patient probably TIE Turner Window Speed Boost. Wildling most likely TIE Turner alongside with Borrowed Time. And then both Gardener and Psychologist just Window Speed Boost and you'll be fine. Both of these characters does tank 3 hits. But sometimes Gardener can tank 4. Gardener can definitely tank 4. But we're just going to have to see how well this actually pans out for the survivors. But of course, for DongX's side, he does have quite a huge advantage. Being a Dream Witch Wade and an Opera Singer main, it kind of just allows him to do so much more. It definitely does allow him to do so much more. But of course, since this is IVL as well, I'm quite sure rank 1 goes through to co-op immediately. I think rank 1 and rank 2, maybe rank 1 and rank 2 goes through co-op immediately, and the rest have to fight for it. But anyways, Survivor is still thinking about persona locks right now. Yeah, Patient has to bring TIE Turner Window Speed Boost, because if he doesn't and he becomes first change. Well, I mean, you could argue that you probably don't need Patient on TIE Turner, but it's needed. It is needed. That 20-second decoding time is going to come in hard. If we remember last matchup, WBG versus GR, that 4 TIE Turner is absolutely insane. 2 TIE Turners managed to get you a tie. Aha, but of course with DongX's side, we're going to go off with the Opera Singer right now. Oh, we're going to sing our way through this. Let's see if this can become a formal elimination though. It's DongX's Opera Singer after nerf as well. It is DongX's Opera Singer after nerf as well. But with DongX's proficiency with this Opera Singer, maybe it doesn't even feel like a nerf anymore. So yeah, we're just going to have to see right now. But anyways, on towards the area selection mode we go. Let's see. It will be Patient Middle Wildling on Shack, and then we're going to be seeing Psychologist at Red Carpet. Well, no, Psychologist at the entrance to Graveyard, and then we do see Gardener at Red Carpet right now. That's Red Carpet, right? It's probably Red Carpet. But anyways, we're going to be seeing Opera Singer here spawning inside Graveyard, so we're going to disengage Psychologist from the Graveyard. We could potentially go after Gardener as well, but for now, what matters here the most is the persona trait. Let's see if GG actually decides to bring 1 flywheel here. It'd be funny if they brought 1 flywheel, but let's see. We're going to be bringing TIE Turner on Patient, TIE Turner on Gardener, and then TIE Turner on the Wildling as well. It's going to be Window Speed Boost on both Gardener and on the Psychologist. It's going to be top-down teleport for DongX. Excuse me. Anyways, on towards the game we go. We're going to be seeing DongX here, FPX.ZQ, DongX going straight for PB shot, who's rotated straight towards middle. Then for Gardener here, seems like Gardener wanted to go straight towards the window right there, but there are still see-through windows here for the survivors to use. But of course, that is so nice to Shadow Dance back for Gardener to disengage his, disable his window speed boost, and of course another very fast hit. For Gardener here, it's really just DongX's mind games that is absolutely terrifying. It's not Opera Singer that's scary. scary. It's DongX that's scary right now. This is really scary. It's currently a format elimination type of game. We do have fast pallet breaking here as well. Fast pallet breaking is really just to it's really just to counter the nerf after Opera Singer. But of course, maybe I'll start running this Persona too, just for the sake of it. But of course, that's going to be a bubble body block. Very nice bubble there. But format elimination rate has went up towards 31% right now. I mean, Cypher Machine is still only at 50%. It's 60-second down. That is absolutely amazing. 60-second down. This is absolutely amazing. You have a Wiling that decodes 25% slower, and then you have a patient here who definitely needs to rotate away because Pibisha has been chaired near red carpet. Now then, we do see 2 survivors currently on the roam. There is a Wiling that got on board immediately here, but for DongX, it seems like we're not actually going to be getting rid of the breakable walls there. But of course, getting rid of the pallets here is also priority because it just means less of a pallet mind game there as well, and less of a stall, honestly. But of course, on this side note, format elimination rate is still going up right now. It's going up towards 40%. Let's just see here. We're going to get a normal hit on towards the Wiling. We want the Terror Shock, but no Terror Shock will be registered immediately. That 49% feels like 5 seconds. I don't know why, but that's going to be a charge attack hit boost on towards the Gardener. Gardener not having borrowed time right here. Since no survivors here, well, since Gardener doesn't have borrowed time, a tie here is definitely guaranteed no matter what happens. But with the teleportation over right now, we want to look for Wiling. But Wiling is right now over there. Wait a second, DongX double down is absolutely insane. We can also teleport back here on time, so this kind of just disengages the Cypher rush. I wouldn't have thought about this, DongX. This teleportation came in very clutch. The moment we saw that Cypher Machine shaking, we know that it's the Wiling that's decoding the Cypher Machine. What else do we know? We know that Patient has to rescue the Wiling first before the Gardener. Gardener here can't get up on time as well. We're going to be able to pick up the Gardener here as well, though. Now then, going back straight towards the chair. Seems like 18 will be going over to rescue the Wiling immediately, but even we do get a rescue on Wiling here. That's your tie turner gone. We also do realize that, okay, Patient has no more tie turner right now. We kind of do it. We predicted this. I wouldn't say DongX expected, well, he probably did expect double tie turner, but oh my lord. Okay, GG's. We do see where Patient is. We're still trying to stall for as long of a chair time as we can. But of course, for DongX's side, we are going to be going back straight towards the chair immediately. Now, this is a little bit slower, but we're still able to catch up here immediately as well. So there goes down a Gardener. We're gonna have Psychologist Whistle for the max health Wiling. But of course, since you're here anyways, I want some more. We're gonna be able to drop down the pallet right there as well. We do have a teleportation there to use. Didn't really get anything right there, but it does seem like 18 managed to vault over the pallet right there quite nicely. And we're gonna get a normal hit here register. Now, there are 15 seconds remaining on the clock for teleport to be ready. Patient has to be very careful here because we do know that there's a teleportation Opera Singer, but judging by the Cypher Machine progresses here as well, we do see where Wiling is. Wiling has been on chair once, but chasing after Wiling here is just forcing him on board. We probably could teleport soon, but we're only missing half a Cypher Machine right now, so that's also, well, yeah, we're only missing half a Cypher Machine now, so that's also fine. Gets it on towards the Wiling there. We want Wiling down as fast as we can, but since Wiling can't drop down a pallet anyways, I guess this is fine for DongX. But it's really just, look, if a Wiling can loop you for this long, then you know the debuff. But then DongX is also fast as well with his hands, so oh my lord. But we are able to get a hit on towards Wiling right there. That's going to be the hit right over the pallet. Okay, no problemo at all right over there. But of course, with Patience 51% Cypher Machine, he is relatively safe. He is really safe, actually. There is a basement nearby, though, but we won't be going in towards basement. We probably want to teleport. No, we won't teleport. We'll be going straight towards the Psycho here, who popped open that Cypher Machine. But even if you pop open the Cypher Machine here, there's a teleportation on the Psycho's hands, so... Not on the Psycho's hand, on DongX's hand, so... But I don't think we'll be using the teleportation. We do have Shadow Strike. Ooh, we kind of missed that. But that's okay. We're still going to be able to catch up and hit down Psychologist. Okay, that's going to be a Wiling hit down immediately. Wiling most likely will be going on board, so DongX here. Seems like we're going to be prioritizing on the Wiling right now. 6 seconds left until our borer is ready. Okay, let's just have to see here right now. We didn't get a hit right over the pallet. Seems like Wiling was very patient right there, but with this side note as well, it seems like it will... Oh, we didn't get a hit there. We're going to teleport, maybe? We have to teleport. We don't need to teleport just yet. None of the survivors are there, because, okay, wow. Oh my lord, none of the survivors are the exit right now. We're gonna teleport over straight towards Fulan. Not the best teleportation. Well, it is the best teleportation, Chase. Actually, I thought it was the patient. But with the psychologist being nearby here and the dungeon being quite far away, Fulan does have a pallet there to play around in. I mean, that pallet is gonna be fine for you to play around in, I guess. That is such pallet mind games. Wow. Fulan's just standing there. Wow. He's just standing there. Wait a second. Can we get out? Can we see psychologists rushing out from that area right now, but we're currently near this long padded area, but it doesn't seem like Fulan's going to contain for any longer. But anyways, let's congratulate DongX here for the tie, moving on towards second half. Okay, second half we go. We're gonna have ZQ Survivor coming out. Xawm is gonna become the main hunter for this one. Seems like it's gonna be a Gardener Magician first two bands. It's gonna come out with a Cordy. So it seems like we want Cordy to be perma-banned. Okay. Cordy and Lucky Guy, fully understandable, have a good day. Lucky Guy though, Lucky Guy needs to be out of a relatively good area. But like, since this is Red Church, there's quite a lot of chest for Lucky Guy to open, but it's only at specific locations like Graveyard or even on towards the right hand side, well, not right, left hand side if you stand from the red carpets point of view, but yeah, you know what I mean. So like there's around maybe 5-6 chests if you include basement, but at least they're quite cluttered together, which is a good thing for Lucky Guy if he is in first chase. But aside from all that, Antiquarian band came with a non-novelist Aeroplanist pick, and then we also do have the first officer band that came out with the mercenary pick. Okay, that's fine. Let me just fix my mic real quick. Sorry about that. But on that side note as well though, if we just like, it's a double die turner for sure. Their decoding speed is really slow. Aeroplanist does give you a 3% decoding speed buff with whatever cipher machine he touches, but if you look at it here, right, mercenary slow decoding, Lucky Guy needs to look for items slow decoding, and then you have a coordinator whenever someone on chair slow decoding. So there's 3 slow decodings, but at least their containment is average. Is that average or above average? I don't know, but their rescue is definitely above average, their support is below average, and their decoding is well below average. That is very low there, but I guess it's in exchange for a lot of rescues here. Cordy guarantee rescue, mercenary guarantee rescue, no terror shock potential. I like first officer if you've seen from, you know, match 1, game 1 as well. I like us the terror shocking a first officer. But then again, on that side, no, survivor's side here, it's most likely going to be Aeroplanist bringing Titan alongside with Mercy, and then double window speed boost here on both Cordy and Lucky Guy. Of course, Cordy can bring Titan as well. We've talked about this multiple times. It's more or less just dependent on really the map as well. But like for Titan on this map, it also shouldn't be too bad. But also, there's probably no need. But of course, for an opera singer, there's not that much windows to use. The pallets are relatively close towards each other, so there's not that much of a long pallet mind game to play around. But of course, there's still multiple pallets cluttered around each other, so it's allowing for survivors to, you know, it allows survivors to not pallet stun, but pallet spam. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. But anyways, on that side note as well, we're going to be coming out with an opera singer here first and foremost. Opera singer here. I'm wondering, right? Is it really like natural now to go confined space detention now as opera singer, or is it after the nerf, or is it just because, you know, or is it just because like it's better since it's Red Church with multiple pallets? But we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see ourselves. Then moving on towards the era selection mode we go. It seems like we are going to be able to come out with, let's see, Lucky Guy middle Cordy on Shack, Mercenary near Graveyard. Meanwhile, Aeroplanist is actually in. Aeroplanist is in, where's that? Aeroplanist is a not in factory. That's red carpet. Oops. And then we're gonna be having opera singer spawning at the one of the main entrances. Well, there's only 3 entrances, but one of the main entrances of church, I guess, near Lucky Guy. But Lucky Guy becoming first chase here probably will be better, especially when he has no items early game as well. So the Lucky Guy here, we're just gonna have to see how long he can contain. But anyways, moving on towards the persona traits we go, we're going to be seeing Xawm here with trump card detention. Finally, no confined space. We're going to be having double window speed boost here on Lucky Guy and Cordy, and on Aeroplanes, but Aero is going to bring Titan as well alongside with Mercenary. This is going to be played out Stay on 1, Match 2, Game 1, second half of FPX.ZQ versus GG. Okay, onto the game we go. We're going to be having Xawm here going straight towards middle, but we also do see that lucky guy is already hugging the window there as well. Most likely just wanted to get his heartbeat up so he can get his full 50% window speed boost there. But of course, with Sans going in straight towards that area. Oh yeah, that's space lucky guy. But of course, persona traits, we're going to be seeing a chunk by detention, max pallet breaking, so it does seem like it's fair enough. But oh wow, okay. So the doll, we can hit the doll. Do we need to hit the doll? We could hit the doll if we want to. I think hitting the doll isn't bad. Because you can get Shadow Strike on, and... Oh wait, lucky guy is going down now. Oh, never mind. The doll may... Okay, never mind. He didn't hit the doll. Now I see why he didn't hit the doll. Fair enough. It's a bit unfortunate that this is an unlucky guy and not a lucky guy, but with this in mind as well, there is a doll nearby, but you cannot activate the doll while you're on chair since you're not mechanic, so even if you do like touch the doll for a little bit, it doesn't really matter for lucky guy because he needs to be alive and well for the doll to be able to be usable. But anyways, we do have Tinnitus here. So for Xawm, his early game is genuinely speaking brilliant, but that's also because of the fact that Sans is playing a little bit weirdly. We're going to be seeing the normal rescue here for from Xawm. We are going to be able to drop that down, drop the pallet here, breaking the pallet, and then Sans, can he contain much? No, not really. He's only one item early game, so there goes down. Nope, never mind, not down yet, but he's gonna go down soon anyways. I mean, it seems like Lucky Guy wants to stay in graveyard, which is great because he doesn't need to go out to harass his teammate Cypher Machine. But also at the same time, you know what, up and away, down to, up to your own universe, Lucky Guy, you go, because that was a before half rescue, but that early game containment was horrific, sadly. We are going to be going out to look for the aeroplanist, but we don't have Tinnitus here anymore. So Tinnitus has popped here. We've also locked on. We were facing the direction in which where aeroplanist was, but since there's not that much pilots remaining here, aeroplanist being nearby, being forced to rescue, that's an 85% rescue, which is fine as well. We are going to be opting out for Lucky Guy. Lucky Guy is just going to run towards the corner. But like, see here, right? 2 tie turners, and you've only finished 2.5 Cypher Machines. So this is just horrid for the survivors right now. 2 tie turners and you've only done 2.5 Cypher Machine. If we compare this to like the last 3 games that we've seen from the Opera Singer, the survivors know how to Cypher Rush. So I don't know what's wrong with ZQ here. Could be because Cody being that slow decoder hurts a lot, and it also could be the fact that aeroplanist is also like just there for the sake of being there, well, not for the sake of being there, but like, you know, there because he needs to rescue, so he needs to come early. But of course, I feel like it's just meh. In this sense, it's just meh. We still do have a Shadow Dance. We managed to Shadow Dance back, so we do realize that there's actually somebody in Graveyard right now. But going in straight towards Graveyard, it's actually the Mercenary here. But with the Aeroplanist being there as well, hey, Aeroplanist, we're going to hover immediately to cancel it. That's fine, but you don't actually cancel the skill entirely. It's just a few things. But of course, that's going to be a very fast early hit. This is Opera Singer max presence, so even with an Aeroplanist here, it's not going to be worth your time, sadly. But of course, Aeroplanist, are we going to vault over? We did not vault over, so Xawm here definitely did get baited, but we blink, so blinking down here immediately. This is going to be more than a tie game right now. Coordinator can definitely come in to rescue, but Mercenary's 16% Cypher Machine is going to be YOLO holo bye-byes. So, no tie turner anymore. Cordy does have a gun, so Cordy definitely should be the one that comes into rescue. But even if Cordy does come into rescue, this is an Opera Singer at the end of the day. But it does seem like we're opting out for Mercenary first rescue instead. But Coordinator, 25% decoding, well, 20% decoding debuff if I'm not wrong. No, 25% decoding debuff because there's someone on chair. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a lot. We did manage to get the hit on Suxiao there though. A little bit of a faulty elbow pad. Ooh, that is very bad, but it does seem like we're gonna go with an immediate jetpack here, trying to get away from the area. But even with an immediate jetpack, we're gonna be able to bring you back towards a Cypher Machine near Graveyard. Me 1-1 block, no, okay, I'm not gonna say, I can't breathe. Aside from all that, 150% Cypher Machine, another one at 30%. Coordinator is definitely coming close towards Graveyard, wanting to rescue. The trails there has been hitting pretty well, but even if you hide it pretty well right there, it's still missing one full Cypher Machine. And even if you use a gun, listen, this is max presence. Like, I know this is after nerf, but any hunter that's max presence is scary. Think about it. Ripper, max presence scary, no presence, not scary. Who else is there? I don't know. Woo is also the same. So like feeding max oh no. And that's a gun, that's a gun down, that's a man down, gun down. We're gonna be going with a teleport over, Shadow Dance was beautiful. And then we're gonna jetpack over and straight towards that window. But then you're missing one full cipher machine right now. Anyways, nice pallet mine game. Wow, brilliant. This is gonna be a 4-man elimination game. Oh, this is gonna be such a slug game. Oh my lord. Kinda does suck though for the survivors. But since there's teleport ready, I think we can turn basement Xawm. You can potentially leave that chair there for the sake of it. You know what I mean? Wink wink. But it doesn't seem like Coordinator wants to self-heal. It's probably best not to self-heal right now as well. But in this case scenario, we're missing one full cipher machine. Xawm does have teleport here as well. We did hear the trump card prompt. So we do not see where Si Xiaoyao is. Okay, fair enough. We don't really see where Si Xiaoyao is, but that's a very nice tinnitus control. So we're gonna go back here immediately, and it doesn't seem like we actually went back at all. We do see Zibi nearby as the coordinator there as well, but we are gonna be able to get a hit right over the pallet. Wow. Okay, Cordy did manage to self-heal. We are going to teleport over straight towards that area, but since Cordy, like, it's kind of easy for Xawm to predict where Cordy is, because if Mercenary's over there, there's no way Cordy's going to, like, get up right next to Mercenary. So then, like, rotating straight towards the red carpet will be one of the better choices, honestly. But, like, in this situation, okay, Cordy used up self-heal. Cordy has nothing left to use. Xawm's opera singer got way better. It's either Xawm's opera singer got way better over the weeks, or it's just that Lucky Guy didn't even contain. And this is just too much of an easy game for opera singer. But anyways, that's it for game 1. Let's move on towards game 2.